Hey, Locking Out of Families, this is Dr. Gold reporting again from my backyard in West Hills, California. I'll be fairly quick today. The first thing I want to do is just ensure that you guys are staying safe and healthy, as I probably will do every morning with the ever-changing times. I hope everyone is doing well and dealing with life at home. Also want to a big shout out to all of our first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the psychiatrists, psychologists, the people that are really helping during these times. And also clearly our teachers. Teachers in general don't get enough love. They do so much day in and day out. And there would be no doctors, lawyers, nurses, psychologists, psychiatrists without teachers. So passing that knowledge around and passing that knowledge forward is so important. So thank you to our teachers specifically, but really to all the people that are putting their lives on the lines right now to help our country and our world. So thank you to all of them. Just a couple quick updates. Fourth quarter, we're still talking with the teachers union about what fourth quarter is going to look like. So we don't have specifics, but please reference Ms. Sinette's email that no third quarter grades or report cards will go out, so you could check Aries for any updates on your child's grades or where they're at. And if you have any missing work, you can contact the teachers and see if that's work that can still be turned in. Rising eighth graders, be on a lookout. So the current seventh graders, rising eighth graders, be on a lookout for an email from Ms. Brasha on Thursday afternoon for registration. You have an opportunity to register via Google Forms. It must be filled out by a student. It has to be linked to a LCUSD email, so parents cannot fill it out, but it should be done in conjunction with parents. And whatever you choose there is binding. So make sure that you take some time to read through the catalog that will be shared as well. You'll have about a week and a half to do it. So it's not a rush to get it done on Thursday. There's no prize for finishing first. And then rising seventh graders or current sixth graders will get the same type of form, but that'll probably come after spring break. So be on the lookout for that. And then we had also planned an incoming seventh grade parent orientation. I know I sent an email to all of the current sixth grade families. Hopefully they're following me here as well. On April 15th, there was supposed to be an incoming seventh grade parent orientation. Obviously that will not happen, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a whole virtual presentation of what I would cover through an app called Screencast, and then it'll just be a link and it'll have the whole PowerPoint presentation with my narrative over it. We're also trying to get guest speakers from students like we normally have, so we're trying to make it as similar as it ever has been in the past without being able to meet with each other. Other than that, there's a question about sixth grade math test. Not a mandatory test, but some kids who are trying to skip grade levels could take the seventh grade math final to try and skip a grade level. We haven't made any final decisions on when that'll be. The August date will probably stay. The other date was in late May, depending on where we're at. We may keep that date or we may have to change it, so be on the lookout for that. And then just during these times, I said I would share fun facts about me. This is not a fun fact, but it is a fact. In 1994, I was a junior in high school. And January 17th at 4:31 a.m., as many of you guys know, these parents, students were not born yet, there was a big earthquake. I lived in Northridge during the Northridge earthquake. Our house pretty much collapsed. We were out of school for 2 months. And it was really hard times. It was tough for me, because it was kind of like how we're at now. It was hard to get around. You couldn't go anywhere. And it wasn't just the one-offs like our students have now is, maybe parents are going through a divorce or a hard time, or they have some social, emotional issues. This was like COVID-19. It was a whole community that got affected. And the downfalls of it were many. Me and my family struggled a lot after the Northridge earthquake with just rebuilding our home, going through tough times with my mother, and all of those things. So during these times, we come together as a community, and we did in 1994 in Northridge and on our block in our community. And I see us doing that now in isolation a little bit, but it's really important to lean on friends and lean on family during tough times. So hopefully you're getting that support from loved ones, from family and friends, whether it's via Google Hangout, Zoom, or just getting out and running or riding your bike. So all those things are really important. Next up, probably early next week, there'll be a video from Miss Dever on the math competition teams. Hopefully you got a chance to see Mr. Pictures on Builders Club yesterday. Other than that, I hope you all are having a great day, enjoying the time with your loved ones. Have a good day.